greens at the beach. So I did a video earlier today about the alien visitation, the Palladian. It was like a beam. I mean, it wasn't like I didn't see it, but I could feel it. It's like a vortex, beam of light, whatever it was. I mean, I didn't see a beam of light, but just like it was an energy field around me for about 5-10 minutes, something like that. And it eventually wore. I mean, I got the message right when it first showed up about disclosure. You know, it was not like anything I've ever experienced before in the past. Like back in September, or was it end of August? I got a vibe of change was coming, and I even wrote a text about it, put it on YouTube, put it on Facebook, and my boss died like not too long after that. And then nothing. Well, that happened, but nothing, no real event or anything other than that. But the world's getting strange. I mean, there's a lot happening behind the scenes we're not aware of. You know, society's kind of stagnant, more than usual. Gender identity is up. Well, that's very alien, actually. But just the economy is not great. The Russia situation, who knows where that? I mean, we don't know what's going on, but I just felt, when I felt the alien presence, it felt good. It felt like a large mothership would be here. If that was projecting to me, could be, but I felt like that would be in the future, or several of them around the world. And like the government's meant absolutely nothing. I mean, obviously you gotta deal with them, talk to them, etc. But other than that, who cares? I mean, obviously when they make some kind of relations, they really weren't going into any details about anything. For obvious reasons, why would you go into like what's coming and besides that, we've heard this story before about disclosure, but I've never experienced anything like that before. A long time. Well, actually, recently. I felt Pleiadians first off with this, but also recently. I forgot what a couple months ago, before the hurricanes hit. My car was dead because the lights were on all night, and that was kind of engineered. I didn't get the feeling to do anything about it. I mean, look out the window, like get an intuition, nothing. But it's like I was waiting for the tow truck company to give me a boost, for my battery. They said my car was a Subaru. It's like in the apps, like I don't have it. I think it's like, I forgot how it went, but it kept saying Subaru. It's like I'm not in a Subaru. Anyway, when I finally got the jump, I had to drive it around to recharge the battery. I just, I don't normally look at the cars in front of me, like what kind of car it is. I just happen to see it's a Subaru right in front of me. I saw another Subaru after that. I forget the whole story of it, and that's connected to the Pleiadians. So, and what happened recently today was a Pleiadian energy for sure. So, then my car broke down on the interstate, on the bridge, not too long after that, and then the hurricanes hit, and then all kinds of stuff behind that. And I think I remember having a dream before all that happened, like, I wasn't really looking forward to what was coming, and sure enough, it all happened, So, actually, when I think about, the car breaking down was after my boss passed. But anyway, so with this is unknown. I mean, never had an alien presence for that long. I wasn't beamed up to a ship or anything like that. Just the message was alien disclosure, and we're however this works, if it happens at all. Seeing ships in the skies and things like that is what we're like I said, we've heard this story before, so it's the same old shit. But we never know. Well, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know where the world. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, it can be orchestrated for the disclosure to happen. So, I mean, like I say, where's the world really going besides nowhere? Is it really? There's no big invention really. The AI stuff is here. And that's not looking so great as for alien society, or robotic society. But either way, that's not going to take over humanity. We can't even get being human right. How can they do it? It's like, seriously, doubt they'll figure anything out. So our thing is, our heading is still, of course, up in the air. But to have that type of presence around for that long, and it wasn't like any other messages or anything like that. It's just we just have to wait and see. And right now, I feel like a Zeta presence, and even with all that's happening, like okay, say if like the aliens do appear, and somebody like myself or whoever has to communicate with them, like they communicate with through me to others, to government or whoever. And then you get backlash from the public because they say, "Oh, it's fake, it's this and that." And you have to you have to up your game. You have to, feel a bit, put up with everything. So it's taking in a lot. And I've learned that recently to do that more. Jeez, it's like you're being tested to be, gouged by everything known to man, basically. Just they're gonna hit you with everything they got, right? Is that nice? So yeah, tear everything apart that you say, and so on, and but we'll see. I mean, I got nothing. I got nothing. There's no ships. I got no ship here. I got nothing. I don't have any. That doesn't mean that won't. Doesn't mean something won't happen at some point. It's, they always work through us, but it comes to a point. Obviously, it's like we're not going anywhere. We're at that point of like, what are we doing? I've been saying that for a long time. And a lot of us that are here is like, we didn't just come here. I mean, obviously, come here for something, but what? If it's not disclosure, what is it then? Because a lot of us aren't really into any of this human stuff, or whatever you want to call this. But yeah, that was the other thing. Kind of repeating a lot of stuff I said earlier, but about helping people here to, become leaders at that. Any of us are leaders right now, but to open up their abilities and all that to. A lot of us are here to help others in their spiritual awakening, basically. And they're going to be here like your guardians of the planet or whatever, We'll see, with the aliens already here, and this is the hard part. We're in the gritty part of just being tarred and feathered by everybody now, let alone when the aliens show up. It's like, it's going to be worse. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, but it'll be rough. You just have to, unhuman all, release all that human anxiety and just be strong about it all. Not that you're not strong already, but, it's how we process traumas, and especially everyone else's trouble. And, obviously, it's, that was the other things, like, we have the internet, people can have podcasts and all of that, or whatever, TikTok, whatever, so we have an alien presence here. They can go online and put out their frustrations, or try to, the internet's a therapist also. You connect with others to try to process all this. So the internet makes a lot of sense right now. The world has to, like the Biden administration, has to go into the gutter. For people to wake the hell up, Things have to fall apart. Where are we going right now? Besides, like I say, nowhere. No real big inventions, like I said, other than the AI stuff. There's really nothing the society's not. You can't be in a relationship these days unless you're psychotic or whatever is going on with that. It's, a lot of us that are in the awake, in this, we call it ET awareness or whatever you call it. Good luck on connecting to anybody, especially the mortals. They have all their issues and everything. Nothing wrong with that, but you still can't really connect to these people. It's just, but some of it, connecting to those that have the potential to open up, become aware of their abilities and all that. Like, we're part of their spiritual awakening, but when they're not awakened, they see you as like you're crazy. Make a good movie. Living it's not fun, but this is all mind fuck. But when aliens show up, it's gonna screw people up mentally. But there's enough here for people to vent out their frustrations. So that's why you got the internet to, So like I said, with what's going on in Russia, maybe that is a World War III situation after all. I don't know. I can't blow that off, or maybe not. Who knows? We don't know what's. Not to say they can get away with it, but it's like, where are we heading? So maybe some kind of event has to happen first, and then the aliens stop it, and then we have disclosure. I have no idea. Way back in 2017, I had Palladian visitation, just for a couple of seconds. I think I mentioned that earlier in the other video. Like, talking about alien disclosure, because I was going to talk about the elite and all that, Rockefeller and stuff like that. And then they said talk about alien disclosure, and talked about it's like, okay, where are the aliens? Okay, we're going to have disclosure, nothing. But that was different. Of course, this is different. Yeah, I felt alien disclosure and during that, after that, definitely. But nothing. And then, like, I would tap into, like, feeling like there would be some kind of disclosure, and that doesn't mean I'm wrong. It just was not time yet, or whatever. Doesn't mean it's not in the works. So, of course, some just blow it off like it'll never happen, but some that are doing that are, they're living their spiritual life of just being a spiritual celebrity, or they're just completely fucking clueless. Then again, not that we have like a track record of disclosure, not really. But I know when I had that Palladian visitation, I think it was 2017, I didn't make a big deal about it. Of course, most people could care less anyway, but because I got nothing to. It is very short, and take it seriously or not doesn't really matter. But nothing really came of it. But at that time, I really felt we were on that path. And of course, if nothing happened, and you still want to believe it, it's still not happening, but it's still like deep within you feel it's going to happen, but fuck off. It's not, you're not going to tap into it for you drive yourself insane. It's like, it's a waiting game, or just stop waiting and just live whatever you call it a life, whatever this is. I guess they call it a life. Doesn't feel like. I'm not sure if this is a life. It's a prison society that calls it a life, because it's not really a prison society, but kind of is. I don't know what the fuck it is. It doesn't feel like much of a life. If it was life, you would feel like you're living. Like, there's no limitations. Like, you can go anywhere, do anything. You still have challenges, but you can feel like you're actually moving. Here, it's like you're just standing still, like, forever. So, some of us feel that way. So, of course, most of your earthbound humans, your mortals, are here to, this is all normal for them. But us that are incarnated, or us that are alien beings that are here as humans, which is one of the probably hardest incarnations you can get, because you're just a foreigner here. And you don't know what you're here for half the time. And you feel like it's disclosure, but you don't know the whole details of it. So you get pieces here and there. Yeah, you get like a visitation, like something out of the Bible. You get this the spirit realm, an angel talk to you or something like that. That's not what happened today, but like an energy portal, you can say, or presence of just disclosure. And it felt, like I said, it felt great. But of course, it's going to have its difficulties. Of course, it will. So anyway, all right, that's all we got. And all right, if anything else, I'll post another one. So all right.